Three.
What's up, everyone?
We're back with another reaction video.
Woo woo.
Today's video, we are reacting to Kyrie addresses his absence from the Nets. NBA on ESPN. So basically, I guess Kyrie's going to play tomorrow against the Cavs. So I guess the reporters want to know where he has been and stuff. So
yeah, like what's popping, what's going on.
Yeah. He looks
from
this he looks like sad and depressed right here.
Right? That's what I thought.
Down in the dumps. But we about to see what this video is all about. Before we get to this video, make sure you
smash the like button,
comment down below,
and help us get to 4K by hitting the subscribe button.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Team looks different since the last time you were out there on the floor. First, just your reaction to the deal and what the energy is like as you try to put everything together as a group.
Very excited, you know, just to have James here. Obviously, letting go of some of the pieces that have been here in the Nets organization for a while, even before I got here. You know, it's going to be hard regardless. It's just the nature of the business. We're all broke.
He seems uninterested in
He seems very sad.
He ain't like uninterested, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Man.
But they're still, you know, so we're just moving on into the next phase of just developing as a team and just building some camaraderie and having fun.
Can you shed some light on what the last couple of weeks have been like for you and the time you needed off?
There's a lot of family and personal stuff going on, so just want to leave it at that.
And it's crazy because
someone passed away.
I don't know. A lot of people been saying, "Oh, he just had his sister's birthday party," because he was, but like there's gotta be a reason why he just left his job to do that. That's why I was saying there gotta be something deeper.
Yeah, like deeper than just leaving for birthday. Yeah.
What is Livingston, CBS New York?
Hey Kyrie, welcome back. As you look at the makeup of the team and how successful they have been, how do you see yourself fitting back in? Because you had obviously a huge role before, now coupled with James Harden in the mix.
Like I said, it's just really exciting. You know, just to be able to play with great players that have, you know, just been here in the league for a while, have been through ups and downs, the peaks and valleys. So, you know, James is aligned with us in terms of just experience, and you know, adding that to our locker room is going to be great for us.
Yeah.
Malika Andrews, ESPN.
Hey Kyrie, I'm wondering if you were aware that you had violated the health and safety protocols and what that process was like for you.
They always try to bring negative into it.
No, and he literally just said, well, I feel like someone passed away and now it's hit, like he has to take responsibility for somebody. That's the only thing I can think of.
Or somebody got COVID or sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think someone might have got sick and passed away.
Coming back and going through that investigation, one, and then secondly, what your communication was like with the team while you were away.
Happy to be back. Happy to be around these guys. Address the team. Address everybody that need to be addressed. Now it's time to move on.
Wow.
That's a good response.
No, he completely ignored the question.
Yeah, he doesn't want to talk about
it. Well, no, he's saying like, yo, you know you got fined. And he's like, I'm not talking about it. I'm moving forward. Like, completely dismissed her.
Yeah, I would too. I don't want to talk about if something happened in my personal life. I'm about
No, she said about the fines. Like, yo, you do know you got fined. Like,
bro, I'm saying he doesn't care about that, though. It's more deeper than...
Oh, true.
So I feel like he said, I would have said something like that, too.
I'm sorry, Malika, go ahead.
I just was circling back on the health and safety front.
Happy to be back. Thank you.
See? He doesn't
Bruce
want
Beck, NBC New York.
Kyrie, how supportive have your teammates and the organization been during this time?
It's been great. It's been enough support for me to, you know, feel like they have my back, and you know that's all I can ask for. You know, support not only me but my family. You know, my hometown kid, so you know things hit a little different when you know, family or personal stuff going on, and that's up to me to handle that as a man.
Don't you?
So yeah, I just take full accountability for it.
What?
He just said, when it comes to something that happens, he has to take responsibility for someone in his family or when things go wrong or something like that. So he has a lot of stuff on his shoulder, like weight on his shoulders. He just said it. I was right.
With the guys, and you know, just had a conversation with each one of them, and we move on.
Christian Winfield, New York Daily News.
Hey Kyrie, just wanted to ask, you know, on a mental, maybe spiritual, emotional, even physical front, is everything okay with you?
No.
That was kind of weird.
Okay with you?
You know he's about to cry.
Greg Logan,
Dang.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Kyrie, there was a report yesterday that you had purchased a house for George Floyd's family, which would be obviously a magnificent gesture. Can you confirm that and discuss what went into your thinking on that?
It's a team effort. Just want to continue to fulfill our purpose in serving a lot of the underserved communities. Those don't necessarily get the same attention from just others around. So just trying to do my part.
That's true.
Selfless service, that's all.
That was nice. That was nice he did that.
Yeah. Well, he said it was a team effort, though, so I feel like they all pulled the money together, but he might have pulled, like, majority of the money.
Yeah.
For the Athletic.
Hey, Kyrie, welcome back. While you were away, were you able to regularly work out, and if so, did you have access to a gym, or was it home workouts? Just what was your conditioning like while you were away?
No, it's just at home, man. Just working out.
Bro, you can tell he's just not want to.
He's getting annoyed. You could tell.
He does not want to do this interview. Look at his face.
No, he looks annoyed now because they keep asking questions at his home. He just said, like, I'm not answering them.
Tony, Associated Press.
Hey, Kyrie, a lot of stuff has obviously happened in the world the last couple of years. Has anything...
He got gray hair?
Yeah.
Dang.
You know he's stressed if you get gray hair.
Yeah, he got gray hair. It's crazy.
Gone on, made you change your commitment to basketball at all? Minimize the importance of it?
It's just a separation between what's going on here, when I'm playing professionally and what's going on out in the world. And if you don't create that distinction, then it's easy to feel the weight of the world while you're going out there and playing. So, I'd be lying sitting here and saying I don't feel what's going on in the world, and nor am I paying attention to it. I just have a huge responsibility, I feel, to continue to serve my community and the underserved. And, when I'm out here playing, it's continue to leave knowledge with these guys and commit to something, like I always say, bigger than ourselves. This team environment here, or just in basketball in general, it takes sacrifice and compromise. We got to come to an agreement and just stay in balance throughout this long journey. So that's all I'm trying to do.
Ian Begley, SNY.
Hey, Kyrie, I know that, you said that why you were out was a personal matter and you're just leaving it at that, but I'm just curious, like, for the net fan out there who, living and dying with you guys and wasn't sure why you were not playing and was frustrated by that, would you have any explanation to that, those fans, that fan?
Well, the beautiful thing about that is that I started off as a fanatic, and I started off as a fan. I've been invested in this organization since I was a kid, and also now that I'm in this role as a player, there's quite a difference. And, the fans out there, want to apologize to them as well. My commitment has always been to bring in something special to Brooklyn. It wasn't just a championship. It was unity, it was equality, it was just bigger things than just the game itself. It took quite a while and quite a few valleys to get back home initially, So for me, I'm just taking every day, just being grateful,
Facts.
But for the casual or the fanatic, it's part of our culture. And, I'm back. I'm happy to be back. And we got some great pieces, and we just move on. And I let my actions and my game speak for itself like I planned on doing. Just needed a pause.
Barbara Barker, Newsday. All right, we'll move on back to Greg Logan with Newsday.
Kyrie, two things. We know that politically and socially the country has been fractured the last 4 years.
For real.
What do you hope happens after this inauguration tomorrow? And also, secondly, do you feel like you can still find your joy playing basketball?
And it's pretty interesting in watching when you take a break from everything. There's just so many assumptions about what's going on.
Yeah,
true.
So many.
A lot of people was assuming a lot of stuff about him. Like, what? Like they just thought he didn't want to play.
Yeah. I told you something happened. And he had to take responsibility, so he has a lot of stuff on his shoulders. And then the fact that he had to take a break, so he was gone. How long was he?
2 weeks.
Yeah.
I feel like he's ready to get back to get that out of his mind, though.
Yeah.
So that's why he's a stress reliever.
People feel like they know me best. They have no idea who I am, or what I'm about, or what I stand for, or even attempt to take the time, or even for me to invite them to take the time. So it's a two-way street. And when things become overwhelming in life, you just got to take a step back and realize what's important. And I love to play. That's never been questioned. I've committed myself, when this wasn't even a thing for me. I didn't really care about media, didn't really care about the fandom. All I cared about was just the ethics of the game and being taught the fundamentals. And now that it's become bigger and there's more of a responsibility that I have in this position I'm in, I'm grateful because I'm able to stand on this platform with others alongside of me that have sacrificed and are going through similar things. So I'm not alone in this. And, that's just a big thing about also mental health, just coming in and being balanced with yourself first and then being able to perform. With everything going on in the world, politically, socially, like I said, it's hard to ignore. I want to make changes daily. There are so many oppressed communities, so many things going on that are bigger than just a ball going in the rim. So for me, I just, like I said, it's just a balance of it, of knowing I can delegate my responsibilities off the court to people that I'm surrounded around that are for the fight and are fighting behind the scenes and in front in the lines. And, like I said, I'm not the only one that's fighting, so I'm grateful to unify with others. And that's all I've tried to do. And on the court, the same way, just play with a smile, leave something that I've felt very dear to my heart with this game. And then, whatever my legacy is after that as a person, that's all I really care about.
That's Goodwill, Yahoo Sports.
Hey Kyrie, you've long mentioned how you are a symbol for something greater besides being a basketball player. What message do you want people to take from your absence and now showing back up? Not necessarily your fans of the Brooklyn Nets, but people who view you as something greater.
Well, as you can see, there's a deeper level of emotions that I have for helping and serving people around the world. And I've done it since I was a kid. I'll continue on way after basketball. And basketball has given enough, when I say perspective and attention, on some of the things I've been into. And now that my life has changed, with that change comes accepting that there are older versions of me that I didn't necessarily like, or things that I would like to do different, or conversations I would like to have with different people to address, man-to-man talk or man-to-woman talk, or just honest talk. And we all deserve that. And, there's nothing normal about this life that I live. It's just something I've come to accept and embrace as, let me use this as a tool to be able to change things that I want to see in the world. And I have to be honest with myself about how much energy I give that and how many others I'm actually impacting. So when I remove myself from something, you can definitely feel the weight, and the absence definitely means something.
Yeah,
and I'm aware of that. And like I said, I take full accountability. And to those who are leading with me and also following alongside, walking alongside me, we're going to get through this. And this world is a wacky place at times, but as long as we persevere together and as long as we continue to just tell each other the truth about how we feel about each other, that's a big thing. I just want honesty, and in order to be honest, I got to be honest myself. And that's the first thing. So I know I can talk in circles and I know all these words get used, but I'm just being honest here. It's been a lot to balance, and now I called for help. And now I have just so many mentors and so many people reaching out and, just taking things off my plate that were never mine in the first place. And they are better suited for
Also,
that.
basically, he wasn't asking for help.
Yeah, no, he wasn't asking for help.
Yes, I'm right. That makes sense, and he's like grown from it and stuff.
Yeah.
For that position. So I'll play my role on this big team and changing the world, and others will do the same.
My team and I always drove lots of traffic to the site, but hardly anybody ever completed the sign-up process. Until we discovered O'Reilly.
Yeah, finally.
It took us from 5
But he should have
to
just been like, yo, I
22%.
need 2 weeks. Like,
bro, you can't just do that in NBA. You gotta let them know what they want to know what's going on.
well, yeah, if he let him know, like, hey, I need a week or 2, kind of thing.
Bro, it's not that simple. Alright guys, that was a reaction video. Before I start, I just want to say I apologize to Kyrie Irving because I did say he's on some weird stuff and I didn't know. I was assuming that he just didn't want to play. So I do want to apologize to him because now I know.
No, we know that something definitely. I figured something else would have been wrong, but it's good for you to be like, oh yeah. Because a lot of people, like, the whole world makes assumptions about people like he just said. And everyone's human, so.
Yeah, so.
That's nice of you.
That's crazy. I just want to send prayers to his family and friends. Because
something must have happened for him to be like, I gotta be the man. He said, and some of the words he was using, like, I gotta be the man, basically like the man of the house, I gotta handle this.
Yeah.
So he must have had a lot to deal with, if that's
2 weeks too, yeah. So I'm just gonna send prayers to his way, his family and stuff. Too. But yeah, comment down below how y'all feel about this Kyrie Irving situation. We'll see you on the next video. We're on our way to 4K. If you're new, hit the red subscribe button, share this video. And also follow us on Instagram. It's Rick_Nisi, and it'll be down in the description down below.
And we're